That was Cthulhu Dreams by Deadmau5 on livingelectro.com. It is 10:35, and might as well do a thank you to our sponsors, Pizza Hoi and Deli. But the question is, where is the flyer that I usually read from? I don't know. It's good. J-Pro's on. J-Pro is on. Talk to the boss.
The boss? Who's the boss? The boss is not here.
The boss is not here?
No, the boss is not here. I'm just helping you out because we're going to have that special guest caller today, Steve-O. I can't wait. I'm all excited.
Me too. I think Cedar's almost dying of excited.
I know.
Oh my God!
I know. I've seen him walk back and forth up the steps like a kajillion times. It's like, okay, maybe I'll sit in the way so he can't move anymore.
Did you see me giggling like a girl?
We see that all the time. What's different?
I'm just so excited I can't contain myself. I feel like stapling my scrotum to my leg.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Let's have our own stunt. We'll have target practice. And since you're the chair of the bomb, you can be the target. We're going to take large rubber bands and put the target on your butt between the taint area. The bullseye more so aimed towards your scrotum.
BS.
I think
I'm going to call BS on that.
I think URH radio is a little too poor to afford these rubber bands.
Where's the budget line item for that?
Yeah.
You're talking.
We got to go back to the bomb and get more money.
Yeah, the rubber band budget's used up already.
Okay. Well, I will donate my the phone is
we got a call coming in here.
Hold
Let's
on.
let me
Here,
just grab this
would
real
you?
quick.
Wait, yeah, just
Hello.
Okay.
Hello?
So
He's supposed to say URH radio,
This is
not
Steve-O.
hello.
How's it going?
oh, that's good. Should we?
You're not on the air yet, so I'm gonna put you
So
on hold.
he's on the phone right now, and we're just trying to get things a little bit situated.
Right.
So-
URHradio.com.
In just one moment, we actually have Steve-O on the line, and I was getting a little skeptical. 8 minutes late?
That's all right. He's an artist. They're allowed to be fashionably late.
Yeah.
So we have our technical director here moving around the captain.
All right, Mr. Steve-O, can you hear me now?
Sure can.
All right, so I'm gonna. This is DJ Raddick from University Radio Hilo, and I would like to welcome world famous actor, stunt performer, and now stand-up comedian Steve-O to the show. Welcome, Steve-O.
Well, thank you, bro.
Yeah, and it all started with Jackass in 2000. He's been in other TV successes, Wild Boys, Dr. Steve-O on USA, Dancing with the Stars, and recently the Comedy Central roast of Charlie Sheen. How did that go?
That was it was pretty great, man. Like overall, I think it couldn't have gone a whole lot better. But I would have to say that I don't think it all started with Jackass. You know, like really, like my professional career began in 1997
Okay.
when I graduated. I went to Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Clown College,
Right?
and that was. That was kind of a big deal. I had a career as a circus clown before I was ever on television.
Can you tell us any funny stories about that? About being a clown at Ringling Brothers, or what happened before Jackass?
Well, the thing about clown college, it was really like exclusive. You know, like everywhere that the circus went, they had auditions for clown college, and you had to audition to even get an application. So, at the end of the day, it was statistically harder to get into clown college than Harvard. So,
Wow.
So of course, I was very proud of my acceptance. And when I was going to clown college, my cousin was going to mortician school, and our mothers were cracking up, arguing over whose son was a bigger loser. My mom was like, I totally win. My son wants to be a clown. And her sister was like, yeah, well, my son's learning how to embalm dead bodies. And I'm pretty sure it's because he wants to have sex with them.
Oh, my God.
Hey, good morning, Steve-O. This is Pinhead from the Wonderful World of Pinhead show at URH Radio. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. I apologize. When I called, I was on like a busy road. I've now walked down a side street, so we should have a much smoother time.
Oh, okay. Are you here on the island?
I'm not, man. I'm flying out there tomorrow.
Ah, okay. Is there any chance that you can come down to the studio just so the disc jockeys that didn't get to talk to you today maybe get to say a couple of words?
I have no idea because I'm each day on a different island.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
When you get to the big island, you can call up Mr. Cedar here. You got my number.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm happy to do it, man. The more I can do to let people know that I've got a show, the better.
Well, speaking of shows, we were talking about the interview coming up, and a lot of people ask me, why Hawaii?
Man, why not? You know, it's
right.
it's terribly cold in a lot of places, right? And I'm assuming Hawaii is not one of them.
Have you been to Hawaii before?
I have, man. I have, but it's been almost 10 years.
So you've been all over the world. A lot of people don't know you were born in London, England, right? You grew up in a lot of different exotic locations. You speak Portuguese, right?
Right. Well, I did. I spoke 3 languages by the age of 3 and forgot 2 of them by the age of 5.
So you've been all over the world. What do you think of Hawaii? People want to know.
I thought it was great. You know, I mean, all I really cared about was getting drunk and high when I was there. You know, I remember trying to buy an 8-ball of cocaine and somebody getting me an 8-ball of ice.
Oh
and I'm pretty glad that I said, nah, I don't want that. And I persevered and I found the 8-ball of cocaine. I did it all night. The next day, my friends wanted to go surfing on the beach. And, while they went out in the water, I was drinking beers on the beach. I finished a can of beer, and then I blew this humongous ball of snot and cocaine out of my nose, right? This huge cocaine booger.
That's disgusting,
and I crushed the beer can into a pipe. I poked holes in it, and I put this humongous cocaine booger on the can and smoked it on the beach.
Well, okay, so that's funny, but it does bring up an interesting question. You've had some ups and downs in your life, right? And
sure.
I heard you're doing a lot better now, as far as you live in a healthy lifestyle. You're vegan and you're clean and sober. So what I want to know is, what led up to your decision to be a vegan, and did it correspond with your choice to be clean and sober?
It's a little yeah and no. What made me first decide that I wanted to stop eating meat was that I was doing drugs to the point where I was hearing voices and watching people walk around my apartment who were never there. You know, I was having really intense hallucinations. And my spirit friends, these voices that I was hearing in my ears, were telling me that I'm going to have to answer for the bad things that I do, and I remember watching this video of a Krishna consciousness guy saying, how can you expect to be saved if you eat meat? And I was just snorting and smoking and just popping pills and just doing all these drugs. I'm like, I got to quit eating meat. And that was about months before my intervention. Then, I've been sober ever since my intervention, just about 4 years now. And over the course of my time in sobriety, I just felt like it made me feel good about myself to not eat meat, and that's important for guys like me. So we call it building self-esteem through esteemable acts.
Wow!
And it's something I don't know. I love.
Well,
it's healthier for me, Well,
it's inspired a lot of people, and we're really happy to hear that, man.
Well, he's making me wonder about that steak I plan on eating. Will it make me go burn 8-ball on a can? I don't know.
You know what? It's crazy because like the people become vegetarian for different reasons.
Right.
Some are worried about being compassionate for animals. and some are just worried about their own health. They don't want to get cancer and diabetes and heart disease, you know? Like, what's crazy is that regardless of what your motivation is, the most compassionate diet is also the healthiest for your body, you know?
Right.
It's weird how, like the more, like, the more cruelty, like, oriented food is exactly what causes all the heart disease and diabetes and cancer, you know?
I'm married to a woman who maintains the Ayurvedic diet for her whole life. She is just as healthy as can be, so I agree with you on that.
Well,
yeah, it's rad, man. You know, I'm of course, like, people listening right now are probably like, why the hell is Steve-O talking about that, you know? And I would like to assure them that even though I've chosen a healthier lifestyle, that I'm still an absolute moron. And I have every intention of proving that, you know, in Hawaii. You know, all these shows, every time I get on stage, I have two goals, you know, and I want, like, my goals are, number one, I want people to leave thinking that my comedy is a lot funnier than they expected, and number two, that, like, holy crap, that guy's still crazy, you know?
Okay, so that brings up my next question, which is, why should someone go to your show? Everybody's seen Jackass, right? Like, what are you going to do that could top that?
Is Mike Tyson going to be there?
That's hilarious. You know, it's like I do two sets, right? Like my show, like I do a set of comedy and I do a set of stunts and tricks. And the comedy is all like it's not like I'm like telling little jokes here and there. It's basically like, I mean, my experience as a drug addicted, semi famous male slut, you know. And people want to know, what's the craziest stuff that's happened over these last, you know, like 12 years, you know, of Jackass, you know, like, and I don't care about admitting that one night I got so drunk that a transvestite sucked my penis. You know? Like, I don't care. I'll admit that, you know. Yeah, I was drunk. I was just drunk enough not to care, you know.
Wow.
And you know, like, this is a lot of stuff. Like, I talk about the craziest stuff that's ever happened, and you know, and that's the kind of guy I am. You know, I really don't care. You know, so people show up at the show and they think I'm going to punch myself in the balls for an hour, and you know, I start doing this comedy, but like right away, like the stuff that comes out of my mouth is like so outrageous. They're like, oh man, you know, like I don't know. I get people's attention pretty quickly, and it's all interesting stuff. And it's catered to the kind of sensibility of people who like Jackass.
And it's real. And it's real, right?
Yeah, there's no bullshit at all.
Okay, so I got a question from the masses because they're kind of beating our door down. They were hoping you'd be here, but this is good enough. They can hear you out there. First question, we got to take it from the secretary or we won't get anything done. She wants to know, will you marry her?
Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that, man.
She's a college girl.
She's a college girl, rather young, tender. Yeah. And her best friend, I got to take this one. Yeah, okay, I'm doing it. She wants to know what type of woman attracts you.
I would say the kind of woman that's attracted to me. You know, I like chicks that like me.
Okay. I hope that satisfied their questions. Stunts versus comedy. Now that you're on both sides of the spectrum, what do you like doing best?
Man, like I'm a bona fide attention whore. So you know, whatever is really.
Hello.
I love it when I love making people laugh, and I love making them clap, and I love making them like gag. I love making them shriek. You know, like whatever. It's all in there. You know.
Well,
like, I do stunts that are like. They're like some genuinely impressive stuff, like from back in my circus days that people don't even know I can do. Like there's stuff that's just silly and stupid. There's stuff that's like genuinely dangerous. There's stuff that's like seriously painful, you know. And it's crazy. I do like I have a big bag of tricks, but every night, like, I kick my own ass. I really go to any length to make.
Are you asking yourself at the end of the day, why did I do that?
Yeah, well, I know why. I know why, and that's because I feel destined to have a career beyond Jackass, and I care about comedy. I'm working at it really hard, but I know people don't equate me with stand-up comedy. So I feel like at this point it's so important for me to be faithful to my brand, and of course I love doing all that stuff anyway.
Right.
But yeah, like I'm sort of making a transition here, and like I'm doing the craziest show that I possibly can, and and that's to introduce people to the comedy, and I'm putting myself through hell every night. So, I'm gonna kick my own ass, and it's gonna be a wild time. And at the end of the day, and then when the show's over, I tell the audience the last thing before I get off stage. I say, now I will not leave. I will not go anywhere. I will not do anything until I've taken a photo with every single person that wants one. So everybody, everybody who wants to ask me something or show me something or tell me something or just get a picture with me, I make sure every last person gets the opportunity. And I do that everywhere I go because I want everybody to have a photo to put on their Facebook and all that and let everybody know they had a good time at my show, because I'm really paying my dues, and I want to, like I said, man, I want to have a career beyond Jackass, and I know that it's a lot of work, and I know that I have to keep kicking my ass to make it happen, but that's what I'm doing, and I'm having a great time.
Okay, so Steve-O, on that note, everybody knows about Jackass and the movies and, Dancing with the Stars and, everybody in the world watched the Comedy Central roast to Charlie Sheen. But what I want to know, is there a project you've worked on that maybe you'd like more people to know about that you're really proud of that was, a project dear to your heart? Can you tell us about something like that?
I don't know how many people know that I put a book out this past year.
Professional Idiot, a memoir? Is that it?
Yeah, that one. I mean, I think there's a lot of people that have no idea that I put out a book.
Well,
and,
what was your part in that project?
What was my part in it?
Did you write it?
I wrote it with the help of a writer.
Wow, that's amazing.
Which turned out to be a lot more work than I ever thought it would be. But yeah, it was intense, and it's not a flattering story, but it's a really great book, man. It made the New York Times bestseller list for 2 weeks, but still, I think most people don't even know that it's out there.
Okay, so to the listeners out there, go get your book called Professional Idiot, a memoir, with Steve-O, with the help of some writers, writing his crazy life.
Yeah, the average customer rating on Amazon is 5 out of 5 stars, which is pretty rad, Like,
I'm gonna go get it.
Yep, we're gonna have to have it. We're gonna have to have it here so everybody can read it in URH. Hey, we got a question.
Yeah.
We got a question for you. So, now that you're doing stand-up comedy, what's gonna happen with the crew from Jackass? Are you planning on doing any other projects with them? Do we, as the loyal Jackass fans, get to see more?
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Like, I've never known what was going on, like, sort of up the ladder,
Well, that's why we love it so much, because everything we see in there is so unexpected, and it just makes us just roll.
There's been breaks of 4 years between each of the last movies. So it's only been 1 year since the last movie came out. So, I mean, I don't know. It's too soon for us to start making another one if we were going to. Will we? I have no idea. I didn't know we would make the last one. I certainly don't know if there'll be another one now. But it's all good, man. Like, if we do, that's great. We'd love to do it. And regardless of whether we do or not, I'm hard at work doing other stuff, I got a new TV show coming out on True TV that's really, really something else, man. It's called Killer Karaoke, and it's a singing competition show where people sing karaoke while horrible things happen to them, which is like really, really pretty rad, man. Like, it never gets old watching someone try to sing while they're getting electrocuted. It's pretty funny, man. It really is.
Well, Steve-O, you do a lot of things. I mean, but it seems like the theme is you do your own thing. You do it a different way. And I mean, I see you've been called actor, stunt performer, comedian, professional idiot, jackass. Can you be classified?
I don't know. I think entertainer, whatever,
I would classify you as an all-around funny guy.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. And hopefully I get to come by the studio, and hopefully you guys make it to my show.
Well, we're definitely going to try to get to your show, but we really want you to come by the studio. We've got
I'll tell you, man. Whoever set up this interview, let's have them set up me coming by.
Okay.
All right. I'll email him right after the interview. Let me just announce real quick the tour. Thursday the 19th, Steve-O will be at Hawaiian Brian's in Oahu in Honolulu. On Friday the 20th, he'll be at the Kuhio Lounge at the Aston Aloha Hotel in Kauai. On Saturday the 21st, he will be at the Ocean Beach Bar in Kihei, Maui. And then on the 22nd, he'll be right here on the Big Island, the best island, at the Palace Theater.
Yeah.
And he'll be coming to visit us.
And we'll make sure that we have a nice vegan spread for you.
Sweet, dude.
And we planned our own stunt that's going to involve the chairperson for the Board of Media Broadcasting. We think it's funny, and nothing like a little sweet revenge on the boss, right?
I call BS.
We will do it.
It does. According to my general manager here, DJ Pinhead, he said it involves rubber bands and my scrotum. So,
cool, man. Well, that sounds good.
Yeah, because I've got a pretty good aim. So yeah.
Well, I look forward to it, man. Let's put in that email that I'm excited to see this done.
Cool. So, Steve-O, do you have any questions for us when you come in here to Hawaii?
I mean, shoot, nothing really springs to mind, man. I got a general idea of what it's all about. Like if the world's gonna end this year, let's have a good time. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Right.
I don't know what I think about that. But I think regardless, there's tough times ahead, and it's important that we enjoy ourselves now.
All right.
Sure, you're right.
Before you go, because it sounds like you're getting a little busy, and I don't know, our general our chair over there, he's got smoke coming out of his ears. I don't know if he's overworking his brain or what. But can we get you to say something over the air for us so we can use it as a sweeper?
Sure, man. What do you want?
Pretty much your name, Steve-O, and you're listening to one of the best college stations in Hilo, URH Radio, University Radio Hilo.
URH Radio?
Yes.
All right. What's up, everybody? You are listening to Steve-O on one of the best college radios in the world, URH Radio, University Radio Hilo. Yeah, dude.
That was sweet.
Yes!
That was sweet. I love it. We're going to make sure
you bring the A game, man. I
know.
it.
He does. Okay.
All right, man. Well, hey, I look forward to seeing you guys. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, man. Hawaii's going to be great, man. We'll see you guys. I'm flying in tomorrow.
Have a great time and be safe, man.
We've got shirts for
man,
you.
thanks.
We've got all kinds of things so you can remember University Radio Hilo. We're a small outfit, but we touch many.
Cool, man. That sounds excellent, brothers.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, man. We'll see you there.
Big thanks to Steve-O. Keep listening to UHH Radio. Like us at URH Radio on Twitter. I'm sorry. Like us on Facebook. I'm a little flustered here now.
Yeah.
Like us on Facebook. Follow us at Twitter at URH Radio. Thanks again. Big thanks to Steve-O. Big thanks to DJ Pinhead in the house, DJ Apollo, and
the captain.
The captain himself.
Yep. Couldn't do it without the captain. Couldn't do it without him.
I'm
and
DJ Raddick.
Just so you remember, Raddick, if he does show, it's on. It's on. You know it's on.
It's on your scrotum.
No. We're putting the target on you, partner.
It's going down, Reddick.
It's going down. Okay, peace.
I object.